Oh, you're recording.
Yes.
Okay, fine, okay. Yeah, so I did the tracing and everything and seeing some different things. But one thing was when your chin is shorter like it is, kind of like me, but a little bit, I got more of an elbow down here. You don't have the chin elbow. This is where I'm talking about referring you to another doctor. Is right here, the two things. Your joint, your condyle of your jaw joint is greatly reduced in the shape of it, okay? See on both sides? Doesn't look quite the same. You have a little part, but like this is shorter. Even I don't know. That's just an extra anatomy she has on these parts. But see how they look different. So, and knowing that, and also when you have this big arc in the jaw, that talks a lot about clenching, gritting a lot. So that's that muscle pull up on there too. This may be popping because this disc, here's there should be a larger space back here, but there should be a little space here. This is already worn out so much that it actually is not popping. And you know, like sometimes you'll pop, it's like, okay, you're supposed to not pop in the condyle, and the disc that's up here, separate, like a cushion, like a pad, should move together by the muscles that pull it. They should go together. Then there's a point when it comes up here and the ligament stretch, and some people will pop on it, then you're on it, then you come here and pop off. Then there's a point that it doesn't never pop on. This may have developed that far. Okay. That's what I'm saying. So this is the one, this may be what they call, it's like it's a chronic, it's been there a long time, and therefore it may have adapted to this situation. This one's still popping. It's going on and off, possibly. That's the thing, checking on seeing that. Get your jaw in position, make this comfortable so you can open real wide. But that's what I'm saying. And you know, when we checked your opening, and your opening was like 40 millimeters. Average 48, 52, 48, 50, 52, like that. So it's short. And as you get to this part, you start deviating to the left. Your teeth and everything, I mean, they're not bad, of course we know that, but they're not terrible. But what I'm more concerned about is your jaw. Because I'm worried about, like I said, yeah, I'm talking about you at 40, you at 50. This is what I'm more worried about than your teeth, honestly. So I've got a doctor that he does a lot of TMJ in Atlanta that I want you to go to. He'll do his full exam too and check everything else out. I'm going to email and send this stuff to him if you okay. So young, I'm thinking about later. Okay, because again, you can't open very wide. How do we go about get your jaw? That to just pain worse as you get later in life. Usually that's typically what happens. Locking the mouth. I had a lady, now granted she was 70, but that's the thing. It hurt her jaw locked. And she could not open her mouth 11 millimeters. She came in the other day. We had to send her to a surgeon. They put her to sleep and injected into the joint to unfreeze it, and then manipulated her jaw, and then actually gave her a shot of steroid up in that jaw.
Jaw surgery has a very, very, very high failure rate.
Correct. Yeah.
So what can be done here? I mean, you can't add to that side, so I assume the only thing they can do if they're going to do jaw surgery is go in and shave that side down or something.
Well, no, you don't want to shave it down. Sure, I would like this chin forward and everything, okay? Now that's potential to move the jaw, not shaving up here. Possibly doing something down here. Changing this plane of occlusion, that's what we've got to look at to seeing the bite. But see, actually, think of it like this. Bringing this down like it should be longer. Do you remember at all when you were younger, I don't care, 12, 15, whatever, them taking an x-ray like this on you in Washington? Because you grew up in Washington.
China.
I know, but
she didn't come here until she was 21?
20.
Okay, so you didn't come here to 20. So did they ever take an x-ray like this on you in China? Yeah. Because look at the shape and everything. I would love to see how this developed.
What I really think you need to do is you need to explain it to your mom. Because right now she's actually in Nanjing.
Oh, really?
Wow. If there is a history where you were younger at some place.
If there is a dentist when you were little that she knows where you went, if they have any x-rays, anything exactly right, any x-rays whatsoever.
And then the real question we had when we came in here that she was mostly concerned about was the braces.
I know. That's later. We're not even doing my gut feeling. I can't say what he's going to do. My gut tells me that he had to do a thing to try to get position in jaw in this, and it's like a splint weight of going into this deal and then braces to pull it down. Now what that does, it redoes the jaw. That means this area up here is not touching. He's got a patient now that is a patient who has one jaw is almost non-existent and the other has a jaw, and she collapsed, so we had to support her, and they did do the same thing orthodontic. And I'm starting to do some of this, but I'm not.
Do they go and put like a prosthetic or anything in there, or not?
It's an intraoral mouthpiece to set the jaw kind of where they want to set it. Okay. And then after they get that and you're comfortable, and hopefully you're young enough, you can start opening more and doing everything. So we got to see if we can open this up.
So it's something she just wears?
Yeah, it is.
At night?
It's all the time. It's gonna be fun.
All the time?
All the time?
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. So when you eat, and sometimes we make people eat with them. I know. I mean, you could take it out possibly. Unless you're doing some photographic stuff going on, yeah, you can take them out. But otherwise, you need to.
So it's like one of these things that she's.
Yeah, it's a bigger deal. Yeah. When I'm saying jaw surgery, it's like back here, slide that, make the jaw longer. Saying these things too to kind of get you prepared just in case. But yeah, because if you just bring that jaw forward, that thing's not long enough to make a compensation. So that's what I'm questioning. Is that a possibility? I don't know.
So she's just thinking, oh, I got a gap. Let me come in and get some.
I know. All you think about is like,
now,
this is a bigger ordeal than, look, your front teeth, that can be fixed easy. Don't you even worry about that. That's an easy fix. That's the easiest thing you got.
Hi everyone, so I just come back from the dentist. As you can tell, my jaw got really big problem, and my dentist really worried about my jaw and my teeth. So I don't think I will get braces any sooner. So I will need to go to a specialist to find out what I need to do. I don't want surgery. Oh, and I asked my mom again. I did have an accident when I was 3 years old, and I fell down and my chin locked on the collar of table or something. It was a hole on my chin, and my mom took me to hospital and the doctor sewed my chin. I don't even remember it when I was 3 years old. I will give you guys if I need the surgery or not. I hope not. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in next video.